Hi guys, so as you guys already know by the title, I'm going to share 10 culture shock and friends, okay? So if you guys want to know about those culture shock that I personally experienced, please stay tuned and see what they are, okay? So number one, you will see people smoke everywhere. I even know people who are 13 that started smoking. People just smokes everywhere, so you just gotta deal with it. They'll try their best not to smoke indoor, but then outdoor you'll smell smoke everywhere. Number two is that people in France, they're actually really helpful. A lot of the times they'll help you like figure out where you want to go, especially if they know that you are not from there. They try their best to help you. Most of them does. And so like when I was back home and I hear a story of these anti-American people hating on like Americans and stuff like that, but it's not like that when you actually get there and you actually meet the local people. They are really nice and they are really helpful. They're not like what you think they are. So number three, beware of wear closing hours for stores. In France, it's normal for them to have like a 2-hour lunch break. So like a store will be open in the morning till like maybe noon, and then they'll close until 2 o'clock, and that's when their employee get to go back home to eat lunch, or if they want to go buy something to eat, and then they'll open back up after 2 until whatever time they're open till. So also, if you watch my other video about the do and don'ts in France, I also mentioned about some like touristy places that are closed on certain days, and they have like weird hours. So do your researches before you decide where you want to go. And also with this being said, I want to make sure you guys know that like if you want to find something to eat around like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, it's probably impossible because some places are closed during that time, because some restaurants that are just open for like the morning rush, the lunch rush, and then the night rush. So they'll probably be open from like breakfast until like lunch, and then they'll close all the way till like 7 o'clock p.m. and then they'll open back up for dinner. So do your researches if you want to eat somewhere. Sometimes the restaurant might be open for you to grab a few drinks, but then the kitchen won't be open, so nobody will be cooking anything for you. So do know what you want to eat, when you want to eat it, so you can figure out which store is open and which store is not. Number four is when you're at a farmer's market or like a street market, do not touch any of the fruits. You can't touch them. You just have to wait till like the owner or the worker asks you what you want, and then you could say, I want like 3 apples, or I want like 5 apples, or you could say it by pounds, like I want like 5 pounds of apple. You will tell them and they'll pick it for you, and you could even go, hey, I want that one, but you can't touch the fruit. They'll get it for you, they'll wait it for you, and they'll tell you a price. But if you're going to a grocery store and you're picking out your fruit by yourself, then that's the only time that you could be picking up the fruits. At a farmer's market, do not pick up the fruits. Yeah, culture shock. Okay, so number 5 is actually one that I really like. Me and my sister, when we first went to France, we went when we were both 21 years old. So it was very cool because a lot of the places that we traveled to, a lot of destination places were free for us because we were under 24, and a lot of places there, like if you're under 24, you are considered a kid. You either get kid price or you either get to go free, you know. So we're like, yes. And then when I went back the last 2 times, I was over 24. I'm like, oh, like I'm not getting any deals, but then it's okay, adult price, you know, I'm an adult now. Yeah, so do beware of that. Sometimes like they might have a earlier cutoff, like, oh, only like 12 under or 11 under gets to go free, and then it'll be like from 11 to 24 will be a discounted price, and then 25 and over will be adult price, like something like that, until you're like 65, and then you get senior price. Like they have a bunch of deals. So I was shocked because I'm always like, as soon as I turned 18, I'm like, I don't get any deals anymore, you know, like you're not considered a kid anymore. But then in Europe, yep, Europe. Number 6 is that you'll be shocked at how easy the public transportation is. Like when I was in France, like the metro goes all over the country, you know, like you could go anywhere you want. You will not get lost. It's so easy to navigate. You do not need someone who speaks French to be with you. You can navigate by yourself as long as you know where you want to go. You could find like the right buses, the right metro to get there. Yeah, it's just so simple to use. It's not like New York's metro or subway system. It's not like LA's. It's way better than that. It's very simple to use, I gotta tell you that. Number 7, something that shocks a lot of people from like a lot of Americans going to France is that they don't buy an adapter for like their outlets. So they always get shocked because whenever they get there and they see that in France their outlet has two of the round dots, while like Americans here in Northern America, we have the two long sticks, not sticks, but you know, the different kind of outlet. So that is a culture shock for them. So do make sure you buy an adapter, or you could get it there, but their outlet is not the same as here in America. Number 8 is that in public restrooms, you will still have to pay. Even if you're eating inside a restaurant, their bathroom, you might have to pay for it. And the price is usually from like 0.35 euros to 0.50 euros, depending on where you go, you know. So I say 0.50 euro, 0.35 euros, because I don't know like if they call it cents or something, like, you know how like we'll say like 35 cents to 50 cents, and I don't know that word for them, so I say point, but hopefully you guys get the point. Yeah, so they will charge you for the bathroom anywhere you go, and even if you are a customer, they probably charge you too, so just be aware of that. And number 9, I did mention this a little bit on my older video of the do's and don'ts for France, but don't wear sweatpants outside of your home unless you're going jogging, because you're gonna look very dumb. And last but not least, number 10, pedestrians do not have the right of way in France. If you are gonna cross the street, you need to just start crossing, and then the car that are coming will just slow down and wait for you to cross. If you're on the sidewalk waiting for someone to stop so you could cross, nobody is gonna stop for you. You don't have the right of way, girl or boy. Yeah, so you just need to start crossing, and then the car will be stopping like right there, almost touching you, and then you'll just go across and they'll keep going. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully these 10 culture shock will be something helpful for you in case you're traveling to France. You'll like understand a little bit and be aware of certain things. Yeah, my name is Alice. I hope that I have something here for you. If you haven't liked and subscribed to my page, please do so, and I'll see everyone in my next video. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.